All right. Good morning, eighth grade. We are finishing up the test study guide today. You should already have it finished, and you're just checking the answers, your answers, to see if they're the same ones that are going to be on the test. Next is teller resolution. Teller resolution. Stated that the don't ask what I just typed, U.S. Intended only to free Cuba, I was going to say. And Cuba is the modified true-false. This is a modified true-false question. Cuba is the one that, what's in italics is a country, and you've got to decide if it's true or not. If it's Cuba, it's true. If it's not, then you're going to write Cuba on the line. John C. Calhoun. Okay, so now we're in a set of matching of people. John C. Calhoun represented South Carolina. Oliver Kelly. He is founder of the Grange. (34) Alvin York. He is the World War I greatest hero from WW1. 35. Robert Peary. One of the first men to reach the North Pole. 36. John D. Rockefeller formed the Standard Oil Company. Like I say, the corny little thing I always do to keep the Rockefeller and Carnegie straight is a car could be made out of steel, so Carnegie is the steel guy, and oil is going to come out of a rock. You drill into the ground, but close enough. W.E.B. Du Bois, we just had him on a quiz. He found... Okay, let's try this again. I need to stay down here, computer. Thank you. He founded the NAACP. 38. Samuel Gompers. He established the first successful labor union. Don't know why the computer thinks I need to add into that. All right, 39. Grover Cleveland. Now we're into some presidents. It's a set of matching of the presidents, but this time you're going to use each one of them only once. He served 2 terms non-consecutively. In other words, he served 2 terms not back to back. Andrew Johnson. He was impeached. First to be impeached. 41. Abraham Lincoln. Well, there's a ton of things you could put on him. Served as president during the Civil War. 42. Theodore Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt. Another one you could put a bunch on, but what they have is that he popularized the progressive movement. All right, let me scoot it up a little bit. Whatever you did, don't do that. I'm going to scoot it up a little bit and get a drink of coffee before going on to 43. Have I mentioned recently how much I just love computers and technology? Not. William Taft. Other than getting stuck in a bathtub, he's the one that supported dollar diplomacy. Oh, that coffee needs to be kicking in, so my brain will fully work this morning. 44. Compromise of 1850. Trying to figure out where I am on the test. Another set of matching. This matching is of different compromises, acts type stuff. It balanced the upset between slave and free states. 45. Dawes Act. That offered land and citizenship to the head of an Indian family. I think that's one that a bunch of you struggled with on a previous quiz test, if I remember correctly. 46. Gentleman's agreement. Controlled immigration of Japanese laborers to the U.S. 47. Platt Agreement. Provided for Cuban independence. 48. Sherman Antitrust Act set a precedent. Remember, a precedent is where it's like this is what happened before, so this is what's going to happen again. Kind of a fancy way of saying that it's just kind of the beginning of deciding how things are going to be done, and that's going to be done that way going forward. Especially when it comes to like laws and court cases and stuff like that. If something set a precedent, that means that's kind of the way the Supreme Court or justices are going to rule going forward. 49. Charles Lindbergh made the first non-stop transatlantic flight. Thomas Edison, greatest, that's 50 by the way, greatest inventor America has ever produced. 51. 13th Amendment. Outlawed slavery. 52. Federal Reserve Act. Act created a privately controlled central banking system under the sponsorship of the government. Next time you go to the bank with your family, notice that on the window it says something about the FDIC. The FDIC is part of this Federal Reserve Act. Ulysses S. Grant. Let's see here. Do they want him as a president or as a leader of the Civil War? I don't remember, and I got to find him. Oh, Civil War. Union commanding officer at the end of the Civil War. Remember, he was remembered for being the Union leader during this Civil War. He didn't actually become the Union leader toward the end of the Civil War, though. Daniel Webster. Do not get your Websters confused. And you got to put the full name, Daniel Webster, so I know that you know which Webster's which. Noah is the dictionary dude. Picture guy on an ark reading a dictionary. Daniel Webster is the senator who was the really great orator. Fancy way of saying he could speak really good, better than I can. Obviously declared his loyalty, I can type too, to the Union in the 7th of March speech. I wonder when he gave that speech. They're real creative with their titling there. 55 Select Service Act. Some of you missed this on the last quiz. That's basically what they called the whole draft system. Is the Select Service Act is what started the draft system. Act required men of specific ages to register with local draft boards. 56. Third International Organization. That was created by leaders of communism that met in Moscow. Okay, and that's the quick test. Now, this is going to be a super fast sneak peek of it because I realize that you all can, try to cheat. So I'm not going to hold it up to the camera as long as I would if you were in class. And I can find it. I thought it was right on top of the stack, and it's not. That's all. Sorry, I'm finding the 5th grade test, not your all's test, to show you a sneak peek, so maybe I won't do that. Here we go. So the first part is multiple choice. Keeps going multiple choice. Then you have the modified true false. Then you have a matching. I'll make sure before I take the picture to fix that matching because there's something wrong with it. Then the timeline, we're just going to put number the things. Then you have matching of the acts, multiple choice. Then you have the presidents, you have short answer. And then you have the short answer that continues. Then you have the map. So, I'm making the video on Wednesday. In case you can't tell, I did wear green for Wednesday, Chaos Coordinator shirt here. Tomorrow, when I put the test on, I will make some notes on it. So be looking for those notes because on this matching here of people, they messed up. So I will be marking out that you don't have to do question 26, and I will put an X on the ones that you will not use. Being nice, giving you a little help there. On the matching of the different acts and stuff, I'll mark out which one you won't use. I don't know if I'll do that for the presidents or not. So that will help a little bit. Don't forget to be studying the map, which is Geography Project 15, and which we looked at on Tuesday. So, today all you're doing is simple solutions and finishing making the test study guide, studying for the test. Tomorrow, I am trusting you to put up all your notes, all your books, all that stuff, and taking the test. Just like with Simple Solutions quizzes, I will copy the test and have it on LMS, and then the answer sheet will be the actual LMS quiz where you will put your answers. And that will be all that there is for tomorrow. So I won't have any more videos for you until next week. So see you then.